Hi guys, this month is Shoot 'em Up month on my channel, and today I'm playing Super Stardust Delta on my PS Vita. So all month I'm going to be playing lots of different Shoot 'em Up games, all on the PS Vita of course, and checking them out and featuring videos on all of them. And at the end of the month I will have a top 10 video of all my favorite shooters on the Vita. So today I'm playing Super Stardust Delta. This was one of the first games I got for the Vita, and it was definitely the first game I 100%ed on the Vita. It doesn't have a platinum, unfortunately, which was a little bit annoying back I remember when I played it, but it's still a brilliant game, super addictive. And I loved Stardust on PS3 and on PSP, and so when this was available on the Vita, I just had to have it. I don't think it was a game I got on day one. Actually, I think I bought it probably day five. I remember having it on the Vita the first weekend when I had my Vita, and I remember I just played this game. It's not a long game to be fair. It's pretty easy to 100% it in not very long at all. But it's just a really fun game made by Housemark, who are famous for making lots of great shooters. And this was just a really good version of Stardust. It had some really cool mini games as well. So I'm just playing the standard mode right now, but I'll check out some of the mini games, and so you guys could take a look at those as well. But this is just a really fun game. So you've got different types of weapons depending on the types of enemies or types of rocks you're trying to destroy. Uh, Oops, that was bad. So, for example, you've got this fire weapon, which I'm using right now, and I don't think, yeah, you got the ice weapon, and yeah, so it's ice and fire. I thought there was a third one, but maybe I'm thinking of the PS3 version of the game. But the ice weapon, sorry, the fire weapon does better on kind of these red rocks, orangey rocks, of course, and the ice weapon does better on the blue enemies that you'll find later. And you've got kind of a pulse blast to just sort of kill all enemies on screen, and you've got a boost as well. So in case you're in trouble, you can boost away from enemies. Now, this is actually a pretty cheap game. I think it's only about, say, £5 or £6 on the PlayStation Store. There's also some DLC. It's not doesn't add a huge amount of content, to be fair, but nice to have it at least. But this is a really good game. If you're into shooters, this is actually superb. I can't recommend this enough. Like I said, it's probably about 4 or 5 hours of playtime in terms of to get the 100%, but it's also got online leaderboards so you can see how you stack up against your friends. So if you do want to add me guys on PSN, my PSN is it's insightful, the word insightful, but with a 1 instead of an I for the second I. So INS1GHTFUL. So if you want to add me on PSN, happy to check out your scores and see how they compare to mine on arcade mode or any of the other modes actually. But this is just such a fun game. Really addictive, really easy to get into and play. And that's one of the things you need, I think, for a shooter. It needs to be kind of just feel easy and good to play. You don't need kind of stories, I find, when it comes to shooters. I think it's more about just having great gameplay. And this one does have great gameplay. So you can see there we've got an ice or blue sort of rock, and so it's more effective to use the blue weapon, the ice weapon on it, which I just changed to. So you can just change weapons by pressing the right shoulder button. So I can change to fire or to ice. So you see for the orange rock I'll use fire, and for the blue rock, of course, I will use ice. And you've got you've got bosses at the end of each area as well. So it kind of, again, it adds more variety and gives a lot of decent challenge actually to this game. So let me see, I want to try and show you guys maybe one of the bosses, and then I want to show you the some of the other modes that the game has. There's a lot of variety to the enemies as well. So you've got the rocks that kind of are flying around all the time, but then you've got different enemies that'll chase you, that'll shoot you, that'll sort of do these spin attacks. Lots of sort of variety to the enemies. And you know when you're kind of coming towards the end of the level because at the bottom of the screen it'll say enemies left. and then you know that there's kind of not much left on the level. And you want to collect all those kind of green flashy bits, which give you points basically, so that again, it's for the leaderboards, because a lot of focus here is on the leaderboards and trying to kind of beat your friends. I wonder if that's the wrong. Yeah, I think that's the weapon I need to use. Cool. Phase 3 of 5, so just one more to beat, and then I'm going to have the boss, and then we can check out some of the extra modes. So at the start of each phase, there's normally that little truck which has these canisters which normally give you an upgrade or special or something. And within each rock, when you see kind of a green, when you break one of these big sort of asteroids apart, there's normally a green one, and that's the one that normally has some kind of power-ups in it as well. Now, I'm actually playing the version on the using non-touch controls. So you actually have the option of using touch controls, but I thought it's probably just easier to play without it. And you do need to, when you use touch controls, it kind of makes, you can actually change the camera around by tilting the Vita. So you can kind of see a bit more of the planet as well. But I'll show you guys what that's like. It's kind of hard to explain without you guys actually seeing and feeling the Vita. But personally, I do prefer just using standard controls. But guys, like I said, it is shooter month on my channel, shoot 'em up month. So if there are any shooters you want to see me feature that are either on PS Vita, PSP, or PS1, then let me know in the comments, and I will try and add that to the month's videos. I love the effects on this the game as well. Just kind of this fire whip spreading out. I think it just looks great on the Vita. Even the PSP version, the PSP game was really good. It's not. I think the Vita version is better, but the PSP version was awesome as well. So if you really love Super Stardust Delta, I do recommend the PSP game as well, which I think is just called Super Stardust. Or it could be Stardust. One of these things I probably should have done more research before I started the video. But it really kind of takes like asteroids. I remember playing asteroids when I was probably about 3 or 4 years old on the BBC Micro. It really takes that sort of style of gameplay to kind of this really evolved place. It's a shame actually that Housemarque aren't making shooters like this anymore, because this is just so much fun. I am looking forward to Returnal as well. Love to see how they handle kind of a AAA game like that. But this was just an awesome game. It really is. It's a shame they aren't doing more of these kinds of games. So this is the first boss, guys, of the game. And this is where the game really becomes like a kind of a proper bullet hell shooter. Doesn't look like I'm doing damage on him right now. Maybe. Oh, whoops! What happened there? Ah, okay. I think I need to shoot. Right, those side bits. There we go. Okay, one more to go and he's done. Oh, that was close. Hey, I got him. Nice. Excellent. Okay, you know what, guys? Let me exit this game now that I've shown you the single player, and let's take a look at some of the mini games. So I haven't played this for a while, so let's see. So crush, touch the same part of the screen and the rear screen to crush asteroids. All right, let's give it a go. So I'm just pressing the front and back of the screen. This is probably not super interesting to watch, to be fair, and a bit gimmicky, I feel like, in terms of the Vita's trying to use the Vita's various features. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one, guys. I don't think it plays or looks all that good on on a video like this. So disc slide, control the blue disc with the touchscreen. Beware of red enemies. All right. So I need to slide the disc using the touchscreen. Let's give this one a go. And this is, as I've said many times, guys, one of the advantages of having a hacked Vita, where you can actually play on the Vita itself, rather than kind of needing to and capture screenshots. Oops, that was silly. And capture screen on a hacked Vita, because you can kind of take your screen, stream it to a TV or to a PC in this case, which I am using to record the footage. Oh, whoa, whoa, there's a lot of red enemies there. These purple things, can I hit them? Ah, okay, they destroy things near me. All right, useful. All right. Yep, so I'm just reminding myself, guys, because I haven't played this for a while. Probably going to run out of these purple things if I keep using them, but that's okay. This is actually quite fun, this mode, and quite easy to play too. Okay, good, there's more purple things coming. This is actually pretty fun, and really controls quite easily, just kind of sliding my finger around the touchscreen. I'm sure I played all of these modes to get that 100% on trophies before, but has been a while. Cool. Okay, so that's the disc slide. Let me show you guys the next mini game. Orbit Bomber. Use tilt to aim and left and right buttons to shoot. Destroy everything that moves. Let's take a look at this one. Okay. Seems straightforward enough. Hopefully it's no, can I not shoot that? Okay. Oh, so I need to almost kind of defend my guy on the screen. Or that thing, whatever that is on the screen. This mode seems okay. Not I think disc slide was a lot more fun. Oh, I could just hold that down. Okay, that's better. That was pretty straightforward. I'm sure it's going to get tougher. I'll make sure, guys, that one of the games I will feature at some point is going to be Resogun, which is another Housemarque game on the Vita, which is good, but actually it definitely doesn't compare to the PS4 version, which came out at the PS4's launch. Cool, okay, well actually this mode was pretty fun. The touchscreen works quite well for that one. Sorry, the tilt works quite well. That was Orbit Bomber. Let's take a look at Rock and Roll. Tilt to maneuver the rolling asteroids towards green cores. All right. Oh, so it's just tilt. Okay. Let's see what this one's like. Okay, so I got to go for the green cores. So when you get those, it looks like you get these little point power-ups. And you got to avoid, I guess, the red would be my assumption. I mean, these mini games are very gimmicky. You know, this is a first-party game and first-party launch game for the Vita, so you know, obviously Sony wanted to show off all the different features, but you know, that's not unexpected. But actually, it's pretty. This is kind of fun. Some tilt games can be a little bit annoying, but actually, this is not too bad. And you know, this is just there as a distraction almost because the main game is just so good that this is just kind of a nice little bonus. Cool. All right, that is Rock and Roller. Let's check out the last mini game, which is Trucker. So use the tractor beam to drag and collide green cores of each other in order to destroy surrounding enemies. All right. So tractor beams and move. All right. Let's see how this goes. And then the last thing I want to do, guys, is kind of just show you the game. Oh, I need to move these. Oh, that's interesting. So I've got a tractor beam on this green core, and I'm going to use it to kind of slam into enemies. Oh, that's quite an interesting mode. Let's try that again since I died so quickly. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's grab another one of these green things. So this was the first game, like I said, 100%ed on the Vita. The first platinum I got on the Vita was Plants vs Zombies, which really is a great game on Vita. It plays really well. It's such a shame that it's not on PSN anymore. Okay, so let's go back. I just want to show you guys the regular arcade mode again. So actually, when you play arcade, you've got different modes here as well. Oh, what's a twin gun? Equipped with two primary weapon systems, use both left and right stick to shoot and tilt to move. Oh, interesting. You know what? I'm going to give that a go. That does sound interesting. So we've got two weapons, missiles, black hole, and I tilt rather than using the analog sticks. Okay, all right. Oh, so you got both analog sticks are giving. I've got a lot more weapons now as well. See, I knew this purple gun. I knew there was kind of a third weapon that you could get. Anyway, guys, this is Super Stardust Delta. I thoroughly recommend it. Actually, this mode kind of works pretty well. It's ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, no, this is it's actually a little bit confusing because you got to tilt obviously to move, and you're aiming with both analog sticks, and sometimes you're trying to aim in the opposite direction to where you're tilting, so it feels a little unnatural. But it's a unique mode actually when you're taking a shooter. But like I said, guys, this is Super Stardust Delta. It's a brilliant game on the Vita. Really brilliant. One of my favorite shoot 'em ups. And I'm sure when I do my top 10 list at the end of the month, it's going to feature in there. Let me know, guys, have you played Super Stardust Delta? What do you guys think of it? Leave a comment below. And as always, thanks for watching.